Ever considered what makes a story truly captivating? Well, storytelling is an art that transcends time and space, touching every culture across the globe. It's the heartbeat of humanity, a universal language that connects us all, and yes, this includes the rich African American culture. Think of great African American authors like Maya Angelou, Langston Hughes, or Toni Morrison. Their words paint vivid pictures, transporting us into their worlds, sparking emotions and influencing thought. They've mastered the art of storytelling, but have you ever wondered how? Every great story, regardless of its genre or medium, is built on key elements and follows a certain structure. These are the very tools authors use to weave tales that resonate with us, that make us laugh, cry, or ponder. They are the threads that hold the fabric of a story together. In the next few minutes, we're going to unravel the secrets behind a captivating story. So, what are these magic ingredients that make a story unforgettable? Well, let's step into the vibrant world of storytelling. First, we have characters. Characters are the heart and soul of any story. Think about the unforgettable characters created by the likes of Toni Morrison or Langston Hughes. They're not just names on a page, they're living, breathing beings with dreams, fears, and quirks. Next, we have the setting. The setting is the canvas on which the story unfolds. It's the bustling Harlem of the Harlem Renaissance, the haunted landscapes of Edgar Allan Poe, or the vibrant New Orleans in Walter Mosley's novels. It's more than just a location, it's a mood, an atmosphere. Then comes the plot, the storyline that propels the characters forward. It's the intricate web of events and action spun by authors like Octavia Butler or Zora Neale Hurston. It's the what happens part of the story. Next up is conflict. Conflict is the engine that drives the plot, the obstacle that the characters must overcome. It's the racial tension in Ralph Ellison's Invisible Man, or the personal struggles in Maya Angelou's I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Finally, we have resolution. Resolution is the climax, the moment when the conflict is resolved. It's the sigh of relief, the heartache, or the joy that comes at the end of a journey. These elements are the building blocks of any story, but the way they are assembled makes each narrative unique. Now let's dive into the blueprint of storytelling, the three-act structure. Imagine a story as a journey. It's a trip, and like any good trip, it has a beginning, a middle, and an end. These stages correspond to the setup, confrontation, and resolution of our three-act structure. In the setup, we're introduced to the world and the characters. Consider the story, The Color Purple by Alice Walker. Here we meet Celie, a young African-American girl living in the South, and we're introduced to her struggles and dreams. This is the world we're about to journey through. The confrontation, or the second act, is where the story's conflict intensifies. It's the meat of the story, where the stakes get higher and our characters are tested. Take Beloved by Toni Morrison, for instance. Seth, our protagonist, is haunted by her past and must confront her guilt and pain. It's a gripping emotional middle that keeps us hooked. Finally, the resolution, the third act, is where everything comes to a head. The conflicts are resolved and the story arc completes. In Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston, Janie finds her independence and identity, resolving her quest for self-discovery. The beauty of the three-act structure is that it helps to organize these story elements and maintain a steady pace. It's like a roadmap that guides us through the narrative journey. Remember, the three-act structure is not a rigid formula but a flexible framework that guides the narrative flow. We've explored the basic elements of a story and the three-act structure, but what does this all mean? Well, these are not just theoretical concepts. They are the building blocks of storytelling, the framework that gives a narrative its shape and direction. Understanding these elements and structure is crucial for any writer, as they provide endless possibilities to craft compelling and engaging narratives. Think of them as a toolbox. Whether it's the plot, the characters, the setting, or the conflict, each story element has its unique role. The three-act structure, on the other hand, is like a roadmap guiding your narrative from beginning to end. African-American authors have been using these tools masterfully, creating works that resonate with readers across the globe. So we encourage you to explore more of their works. You'll not only enjoy the stories, but also see these elements and structure beautifully woven into their narratives. So the next time you pick up a book or write your own story, consider these elements and structure. You'll discover a whole new level of storytelling.